In the previous episode, we defeated Skeletron, which means today we get to dive into the dungeon and potentially take on the Wall of Flesh. We'll see about that, because I might do the Old Ones army before doing so. And I came into the world and did a little bit of pre-building first, so I did the area for the rest of our relics underneath. But there's also this forest nymph, and this nymph is just sitting here, just chilling. And anytime I get close, my little like shadow hands start killing her. So I figure we may as well just like take her out. I didn't know that could go through walls. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Go, my book. Kill the nymph. Do it. I don't know if she's actually gonna drop anything good. Oh, she dropped a metal detector. Okay, hold on. Let's grab all of this. So there's a mystic blossom. And I thought we found one of these before. Yeah, it's for the revival potion. We got the forest core, which I believe we must have killed one of these before to get the forest core, right? And we got the herb bag that we can obviously just dump everything into. So let's get rid of all this stuff. I picked up a bunch of eggs. I got that metal detector that we'll get rid of. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, we also got a Chippy's couch from from Skeletron. The luck is real. Let's go straight to the dungeon. I have a lot of confidence about our potential dungeon run here. I think just because of our weapons and our setup, it might be pretty easy to kill these skeletons and whatnot, like with the keeper's claw and whatnot. So I think in general, this should be fairly good for us. Ooh, there's a chest right here too. Loot all, you bet I will. I probably should have actually come in before killing and seen that. I might have been able to actually get that swiftness potion rather and use it on one of those bosses, because I don't have any of the materials to craft one, although I guess I could buy one. I'm just trying to save my money at the moment, knowing that I'm gonna need to buy a bunch of potions as we get further on into basically the beginning of hard mode. Once we start doing bosses and that, I'm gonna want to potion up for everything, and that's gonna require me to go through and actually like spend all my money on him. Oh my goodness, these skeletons. I'm just gonna get assaulted here. Oh my goodness, this weapon is so good for this. I love that I've got like all of these different kinds of weapons to use at different points. Like I knew that this claw was gonna be great once I got it, especially for the dungeon. I just didn't know exactly, you know, what weapons I should be using for a particular boss, but that's part of the fun, is learning which ones are good and which ones are not, right? So definitely loving the different effects on the weapons in Modern Redemption. I think that works quite well, and it gives you a lot of balance as to what you should be using or what you could be using for individual bosses. Like a weapon may not be good against any of the standard enemies you come across, but it might be great against a particular boss if you put your mind to it and you kind of figure out like, you know what? This is going to end up being good for, I don't know, for the destroyer, right? And then you're able to use that weapon against them accordingly. Let's dive a little bit deeper here and see if we can find anything useful. Got my first golden chest here, I think. If we can get our Muramasa. Oh, I've opened up Chester. No, we got you know what? The shield is actually one of the things we need, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm running into spikes. I'm trying to look. What is the rare creature? It's got something here. It's just not popping up. Bound mechanic. Okay, cool. We can go get the mechanic. That's great, actually. I'm gonna go get this heart first, though, before I die. I'm fairly close on dying. Let's heal up. So, good night tonight. I'll tell you what. You wanna know why? Because the second set of episodes of The Circle Season 5 came out today. And it was one of those things I was getting ready to record. I was all prepared. I had just brushed my teeth. I was ready. I'll tell you what. Which, by the way, you might be like, what do you mean brush your teeth? It's a weird thing. It's one of my things that I do when I'm gonna have to like, oh, now she's over there. Why you do that, mechanic? It's one of those things I do to prepare to record. I brush my teeth, and if I don't brush my teeth, I just feel like I'm icky the entire time. I don't know. I know it's weird. Don't worry. I get it. But I'm sitting there. I got my teeth brushed, ready. I'm literally booting up Terraria. My wife walks over and she goes, "You know what day it is?" I was like thinking, oh crap, did I forget something? Did I forget somebody's birthday or something? No, she's like, it's Wednesday. I was like, K? What does that mean? Is this like a Street Fighter joke? Which I know she's never seen the Street Fighter movie, so I know that that joke would go beyond her. Where, you know, I'm not even gonna die. If you know the joke, you know it. But it took me a second, and then she was like, circle, and I was like, oh. I've never turned Terraria off so quickly. And we went and watched a couple episodes of the Circle, and you know what? I'll tell you what. I feel great. It just put me in a great mood. I love that show. It is so stupid. It's the perfect blend of pure joy for me, where I just get to have so much fun watching something that I love, and it puts me in a great mood. Which in turn means that I'm probably going to have a great episode recording, because I'm just like, you know, in the right zone for it. Although I'll tell you the truth here. I'm getting my butt kicked, so I'm gonna heal up and try to focus a little bit and not get hit by this ball as I run around and search for more chests. This book is an excellent weapon for the dungeon. Oh, I got 2 keys there. It's perfect. I was just waiting for this. Like, I feel like the book is constantly coming in clutch. Like, again, this is another weapon where I knew it was pretty good when I first got it, but I didn't quite know how good it was actually going to be. And now that we're using it, I'm like, this is a beautiful thing of art. I love this weapon so much. It's a lot of fire and forget for the dungeon. I could just, you know, pop it in when I need it, and then when I'm able to kill things with my normal weapon, then that's great too. I'm gonna do my little trick here. I just noticed that I have this, what is this, desert chest? What I do is I put a bunch of torches around the special chest, because when you look at the map, it's like, I can see now where it's at. So when I come back later to eventually get this, it gives me a very easy way of seeing what I got and where I got it. Oh no, I died. It was going so well. That sucks. I also dropped 7 gold, which sucks even more. Oh well. My inventory was like uber full. And I haven't gotten really anything that I needed. I did get a handgun, which we won't really be using that. But I think the cobalt shield is probably going to be the best thing. Blue moon, though, pretty good. Water bonus, increased damage to demons and can electrify robotic targets. That's an interesting one. Like, at what point does the blue moon become good because of the underworld stuff? If we go down there, we're fighting down there, it might be pretty good, actually. But if not, then maybe not. All right, let's replace... Oh, wow, I did this wrong. Let's open this up. We're going to replace our bottle. No, I want the bottle out. Don't need that. We're going to dump that in and dump a bunch of this other stuff. I think I'm going to just get rid of the Aqua Scepter. Maybe I keep one. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that as our bone wielder. You know what? That's an interesting thing. We got bones. Can we make anything unique with bones outside of the necro? I don't think we can. It doesn't look like it. I mean, Spinal Tap. It's pretty good. I can do Spinal Tap. Actually, not a bad weapon. It's pretty good for whatchamacallit too, Martian piano. It's pretty good for the Wall of Flesh as well. So let's just get rid of most of that. I guess we'll put the bone welder on there just cause, and we'll get rid of the rest of this stuff. Something I just considered that you pro players will be able to call out that I haven't been doing is when my inventory gets full, I could just open up Chester and dump a bunch of stuff in. I can use that as essentially a second inventory here before I get my void stuff set up. And actually, I probably should get the void bag. Oh my goodness, with that stupid skeleton. Some of these guys in particular, are very brutal. I'll tell you that much. Not happy with them. They just come at you. I don't got the knockback to really deal with them. Even the claw, which is fairly good at dealing with the skeletons in here, just doesn't really seem sufficient. So it's a tough balance, I think. Considering I just killed the 50th Dark Caster, that gives you a pretty good idea of where I've been with the progression of this. I'm just like having a hard time, I'll tell you what. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get just absolutely owned if I can stay there. These guys are brutal. Like I said, they just constantly charge you. Which, you know, I'm okay with them being a bit more aggressive. It's just tough. It's tough to deal with. Even with like the extra damage that I'm getting with this weapon, I'm just not quite able to match their aggression. So it's tough. I'm also trying to see, that's the 100th angry bones. I've been in here a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of wearing me out a little bit, just a little bit. But I feel like I really need to just find my weapon and then get out of here. I've just not been able to find it. I've gotten like a bunch of the Aquaceptors. I'm on my like 5th one at this point. It's taken a long time to find the Muramasa. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time in there. I just had to like barely escape with my life. And that was just to get my money that I had been dropping. I'm not really sure what I should do. Let's see here. Muramasa. So I can make it with a dungeon crate, but I ain't gonna go fishing for it. So I don't know. Is it gonna actually be that much better? It has the increased damage to demons, so that's pretty good. But like compared to, I don't know, everything else that the Wall of Flesh can throw at us, is it actually gonna be that great? I don't know. I don't know. We can attempt the Wall of Flesh. I basically, the main thing that I'm gonna need is a bridge. What is it gonna be called? Insta what? Obsidian insta-bridge. Okay, so we need 1,000 obsidian platforms in order to do that. And if we do the double insta-bridge, which actually is quite good, that also, it requires 2 of these. I don't think we're gonna get 2 of those. But I actually might be able just to buy the platforms instead of having to craft them. Where did our architect go? Oh, he's out over here. It's like looking at all those NPCs. So if we do like building blocks, so obsidian brick is gonna allow us to make platforms. So let's just buy a bunch of this. How many do I need for 1,000? Well, I think that'll more than do it. I think that'll actually do the double. So if we go obsidian, oh, wrong one. Obsidian, okay. We're just gonna do max stack craft. Okay, so that will allow us to do the, do I actually have dynamite in there? I should. I think I do. Insta bridge. Okay, so 10 dynamite. Oof. I don't know if I have 10. Insta bridge. How many do I have? I have 0. Actually, no, I've got 3. Okay, so I just need to get, oh goodness, am I even gonna have enough for this? Because dynamite's pretty expensive. I should have enough. What do I need? 17? I got 18 just for good measure. I clicked 1 extra time. Pop that in there. And we'll go to the Insta Bridge. Okay, so we'll buy 1. We buy 2, which allows us to do the double. Bam. Double obsidian Insta Bridge. We also have shadow keys. So we can utilize the shadow key to potentially get us Dark Lance or some other weapons. Now, unfortunately, they're not like the updated versions of some of these weapons that you get by doing your typical lava stuff. Your what is it called? Molten stuff. Hellstone. When you get into Terraria as it is right now, like vanilla Terraria, because we got like the upgraded weapons from the previous patch, and those are really nice to be able to utilize, but we ain't got that in here, so we're gonna have to deal with just essentially 1.4 items, though they're not bad. Do I really want to do melee for the Wall of Flesh? It's possible. Like, I think this weapon is pretty sweet and would help actually quite a lot in clearing like the hungry and whatnot, but whether it's good enough to push us forward, I don't honestly know. There's also the whole ore in the gosh, I'm just like blanking on names. I'll tell you what. it's not great for my brain tonight. The whatchamacallit, the frost biome. they, I think, spawned some kind of ore after we killed Skeletron. So we're going to go check that out before the end of this episode. And I think it is going to make us new armor. Whether or not it makes us new weapons, I don't know about that one. So we're going to have to rely on the new armor from it at the very least. I don't think that what we have right now is going to be too terrible, but I think it would be better to have a modded armor for this particular purpose. All right, you want to watch something funny? This is always funny to do if I can actually, like, kill the demon. I like that I can kill the demon with a holy weapon, and it just works. Okay, so about middle. You know what? About here is actually going to be right. It's going to make some noise, so I'm going to mute it. Every time it's super loud. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, but we got our double platform, which goes across the entire world, destroys everything in its path. Though I'm not sure it destroys shadow chests, so we're gonna pop down and get them as we go. I think it's funny that the lava is still falling. It's great. It's really cool. I'm gonna run from one side to the other and hopefully find us some more shadow chests. Maybe we get something good out of that. I mean, I could always, worst case scenario, I can always just use the bow and you kill the wall flesh that way. That's like the tried and true, wow, I can't talk, oh my goodness, method for me for killing him. So one recommendation I have, if you're gonna be doing the fun method of the double obsidian insta-bridge, is you should run through the underworld first and find all your shadow chests. Because if not, you ain't getting them back. I think I've misplaced a few shadow chests here. Now, I'm not like going down into every single one of the houses, but I think there have been a few casualties along the way. I look at this. Look how many stupid treasure magnets I've gotten. I've gotten way too many of them. Too many treasure magnets. I don't like it one bit. And I think I've gotten to the part where I'm out of houses. Now, more of the, there's a house right here. But obviously more of the chests can spawn outside of the houses. I'm not that interested in the chest loot. I think it's, it's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna go back. So I got like 18 gold out of that. That's not bad. And you know what? We're just gonna sell 2 of those. I got a potion of return. I love those things. And actually it used my potion of return, or one of them at least. We'll pop these in here. Get rid of that. I got a guide voodoo doll, which is great. Keep one of those. And we'll sell, or get rid of all that gold. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go into the snow biome. And well, we will find, or try to find, some of that new ore. Actually, you know what I really need? I need a spelunker for this. Ah, that's what I found. They're cryo crystals. This is how you make the Blade of the Mountain, which is not a hard mode thing. I need to make the Zweihander, which in order to make that, I think I need the Rusty Hilt, which comes from a Jolly Madman. Whether I know I find that, I don't think I'm finding that. But that's pretty good. Okay, so what else can we make? So that makes that. These make the, what is that? The Ice Fall. Lowers the air temperature at cursor point, forming damaging ice crystals that will eventually fall to gravity. I mean, that's pretty good. But the thing we're looking for here is the pure iron alloy to make the new armor for us. I think that's gonna be great. There's also a pure iron sword that might be okay. There's an antler staff that might be pretty good. We got some options here. I think I'm just gonna have to look around for these things. It might be fairly difficult to find them. Like that one, oh, there's one over there. I just kind of happened to look and see. Oh, there's one here. You know what? I think as long as I'm keeping my eyes peeled, I should be able to find them. So I'm over here digging away, and I've gotten 13 of these things. It's not been that long. But I was thinking while I was digging it, like, man, I kind of wish that these things dropped more of them when you looted it. So instead of just giving you one, I don't know, maybe it gave you like 5, or that's too many. Maybe it gave like anywhere between 1 and 3. That way you're not just like mindlessly farming these things forever. But the more that I do this, the more I realize they're kind of like everywhere. Once you start getting an eye for it, you start seeing them. So I'm gonna have to go back and get more spelunker potions because they do seem to help with it. But once I do that, I'm going to come back and get the rest of these. I need quite a few of them. So I need one for every 2 bars, essentially. So, like, let's head back and dump this in. I think if I just dump it all in, that should be fine. Get rid of that. And that. Froststone. No, okay, that's fine. We can dump that in there. So what we need to look for is, I think it's called pure iron. Yeah. So we will just go ahead and make as many as we can of those. Oh, I don't have enough iron. I guess I don't have iron. What do I have? I have lead. So lead. We can just make a bunch of these. I max stack and just make all that. I mean, I don't really even have that many lead bars, to be perfectly honest, which is kind of a shame. We have 35. I guess I've kind of been just throwing my lead out. I haven't even considered that. So go back to pure. We can make max of those. So now we're up to 30, which still isn't a huge amount. I mean, I guess I could try out the iron sword. Swings can block ice projectiles. Interesting. Holding left click and hitting enemies will charge an Arctic spin slash. Slash bonus is for decapitating. Ice bonus chance to freeze slimes and slow down infected or inflicted enemies. So what was the other thing I can make? Pure iron chest. So, okay, so I actually need leather too. I'm not sure if I, oh my goodness, I'm clicking multiple things here. Can I actually make the leather? I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to make. Not a lot. That sucks. Because in order to make all this stuff, I need the leather, especially to make the antler staff, which I think is going to be pretty good. And this armor does immunity to most fire-related debuffs. So, fairly decent. I just realized this guy right here can sell leather. MVP. I was just looking through to make sure that any of my guys didn't sell the rotted chunks, right? And then I saw the leather. That's amazing. So we go back to pure. So I can make the chest piece, which, you know, it's basically the same thing that I got going on here. So we'll make that, and we'll make the helmet, and then I guess I'm gonna go find more stuff. So let's. Oh crap! I need to get that chest piece, don't I? Grab this. So let's go ahead and go spelunker. So I'm gonna get a few of these. I'm gonna go back down and try to, yeah, my portal's down there, and try to find some more of this. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to hit. I wanted to buff. Let's try that again. We're gonna buff. Bam. Okay, good. So I'm realizing now that this may end up being a longer video, even though I'm taking quite a few moments of just like silence. I'm just like farming away. Yeah, because I'm kind of, you know, in the groove at the moment. I'm just enjoying playing, which is always a good place to be when you're doing a series like this. But if you are liking this video, make sure you hit that like button to help this video out, because even though it's a bit longer, it would be nice to get a little return on that. And the way that the YouTube algorithm works is if you engage with the video by watching all the way through, especially, and by liking the video and even leaving a comment, it sends it out to more people. And because I'm putting a little extra time into this tonight, I think that if you want to help this video do a little bit better, then definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Man, I hate saying that. It just feels like, it feels gross. I hate that kind of thing. But unfortunately, life of a YouTuber, it's just how it works. Look at this little treasure trove I found of crystals. Ooh, that felt good. I was just like, bam, bam, bam. Give me all 3 of those. I need more iron. Oh, it's really killing me. I think, or iron, lead, whatever it is, same thing. And I think that I've got 50 on me. It might be enough to finish off what I need to make, but it's also a little impeding. I don't have enough. I think because I think I've got more than enough of these crystals. If I just head this way a little bit and get out of the ice biome, I actually might find quite a bit more large chunks of lead. So yeah, like right over here. Perfect. We're gonna get that. Also, I'm just like conditioned now to get the orange bloodroot after playing Calamity. So I'm gonna grab one of those, even though I don't think that it's used for anything in this mod. And we'll pop up here. Is that another one? Oh no, that's just silver. It's like, didn't think the crystals could actually spawn outside of the ice biome. That's totally fine. I'm gonna come down here, get myself more of this and this little patch over here, and we'll go make stuff. Okay, pure, pure iron alloy. Yeah, we'll just max stack that, which is gonna allow us to, hold on, lead, right? I need to make lead bars, so let's get that done. Then we'll go pure, right? Grab all that. Now we're up to 42. Heck yeah, get these legs and the weapon. There was also, it's like antler or something. Yeah, there it is. Antler staff. So now we have a new staff. I'm gonna re-roll that real quick. Just literally anything else will do other than annoying. I don't need something super good. I just need something slightly better. Manic, sure. No, it's minus 11% damage. Manicosto, come on, please. Nasty? Sure, whatever. What is it gonna summon? Oh, that's creepy. It's like a it's like a ferret with antlers. Cool. Oh, it literally says summons a forret to fight for you. Okay, gotcha. Nailed it. That was a good aesthetic, I guess. It was perfect. Oh, we gotta hide some of this. Let's hide that. You know what? I like this look minus the boots. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. I like that armor. It's very classic, like Arthurian knight. Looks really nice. So we also have this zealous weapon. We also have this weapon. Let's try it out. That's weird. It's really weird. Okay, let's find some enemies. So what does it say? It says that it holding left click and hitting enemies will charge an Arctic spin slash. Okay. Oh, and then it does that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That might be pretty good against the wall of flesh's. Is that a skeleton? That might be pretty good against the hungry from the wall of flesh, because it's like this big AoE attack. I like that. Okay, cool. And then the set bonus, well, actually, let's look at the defense change. I don't think there is any. So we go from 25 or 27 to 25, but we gain immunity to most fire-related debuffs. Not all, but most. Set bonus, 20% increased fire elemental resistance. 33% chance for weapons to inflict pure chill. 100% chance for all pure iron weapons to inflict pure chill. Ooh, I like that. Hold on to the little dude. He doesn't even know what to do. He's just jumping on over there. Yeah, I like that. It means that there's that synergy between the weapons and armor, and it makes a big difference depending on what. Wow, I'm full on that. Can I make an upgrade? Those are all set to that. All right, I'm gonna have to upgrade my storage. Molten, maybe, actually? Can I make any bars? Maybe? Hellstone bars? If I do that and then do upgrade, yeah, I can make a Hellstone storage upgrade. Ooh. I mean, it's better than nothing. Now I can actually put stuff in the storage now. We're up to 319 out of 360. Yeah, that's how that works. Cool. I like this a lot. Between the different weapons that I have, I think I'm ready to try to take on the Wall of Flesh. I don't think it's going to be that difficult, but it's just going to be different than normal. Also, I wanted to mention, I noticed the other day that thorium got updated to 1.4, although it's more of just a port to 1.4. It seems like, from what I was reading through on their little notes, I mean, there's changes here and there, but it's more of just a port than it is like a whole full-on update. And you know what? I did a thorium bard playthrough a while back, not too long ago. It's basically the patch that got ported to 1.4. That's what it is. So if you're interested in also watching the thorium playthrough, if you haven't watched it yet, I've got that on the channel that you can binge watch if you're itching for more Terraria stuff.